Today we will consider what kind of indicators a binomo broker has and how to properly configure them. Let's start with the indicator 1. Moving average. We apply the following settings to it: period 50. Field closed. Type simple offset 0. This tool is used to identify which most profitable transaction will be at the moment, on call or put depending on the average value. 2. Indicator RC. We configure it by default. It helps to identify the direction of the current trend. Alone, this indicator is rarely used. Traders recommend using 1 or 2 indicators, and at the same time, they should all go in the same direction, only then we can conclude a deal. 3. Parabolic SAR, default settings. Using this indicator, you can determine the reversal of the current trend. We recommend putting candles on the chart, so it will be easier for you to determine where the point of trend change. 4. Stochastic. It is also customizable by default. The tool helps in the selected area to determine the percentage of the extreme closing price. You can also customize the indicator for any strategy you want to use. 5. ADR. We leave its settings by default. Using this tool, you can determine how the market changed its direction, based on price activity for a certain period. 6. AX. We leave the default settings. The indicator determines the strength of the trend and the prospects for its development. 7. Bollinger Bands. Settings. Field closed. Period 20. Arms declination 2. Type simple. The tool draws lines at the prices of opening and closing prices. This helps determine when it is more profitable to close a deal during a simple. 8. MAC. Settings. Fast period 12. Slow period 26. Signal period 9. The indicator shows the moving average convergence and divergence on the chart. Apply to determine the price reversal on the chart. 9. Chi. Settings. Period 20. Overbought 100. Oversold -100. Usually the instrument is used during a flat, when the market is in calm state, because it predicts price fluctuations in a certain place. 10. Awesome oscillator. We leave the default settings. Using this tool, you can determine the strength of the price movement. 11. Momentum. Settings are also left by default. The tool signals a change in the price range. With its help, it is possible with high probability to determine which direction the price will go. 12. Fractal chaos bands. We leave the default settings. The indicator reduces the number of false signals, which, as you know, are often in the MAC indicator. Often used together with Bollinger waves. 13. Ikimoku Kingo. The setting depends on the time period. Typically, traders prefer to leave the default settings. The indicator is used to identify incipient trends. 14. The alligator. Settings. Jaws upper 13. Jaws lower 8. Teeth upper 8. Teeth lower 5. Lips upper 5. Lips lower 3. The tool helps to determine the trend and its reversal. Indicators will help you make much more successful deals than transactions that you conclude based on your own intuition. Use our tips and you are guaranteed to increase your earnings several times. We wish you successful transactions.